Why should I be a travel therapist? Most likely, if you're watching this video, you've asked that question. There are a lot of reasons. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's the adventure. The world of travel therapy has so much to offer.
But no matter what your deep-rooted why is that you're thinking about being a travel therapist, it is so cool. I became a travel OT right after I graduated. It wasn't even something I knew I was going to do while I was in OT school. I just kind of decided randomly, actually at an AOTA conference. There was a travel therapy booth. It sounded too good to be true, but it piqued my interest, and I ended up doing it. And it has completely changed my life, who I am, my confidence, and mostly my memories. I have gotten to experience so many things. I've lived all around the country. I even lived in Australia for 2 years. I've met countless amazing humans, got to try foods I would have never, ever probably tried if I had just stayed where I grew up. And the different cultures are just incredible to experience, even just staying inside of our country. Me going from Texas to New York City, and there's just taxis everywhere, and everything goes way, way, way up, and the Broadway shows and hot dog stands, and going over to Berkeley, California, where suddenly it's cool to be in mismatched clothes, and it was very hippie, and we rode our bikes everywhere and had the best coffee shop, and then selling everything, putting on a backpack and moving to Australia all by myself. That completely transformed me in a different way. And I think the biggest thing it did for me was, one, made me realize how capable I am. It can be really scary, especially if you're doing it solo like I did for many of my contracts. But then you do it and you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you meet people, you grow clinically, and you start realizing like, oh my gosh, that actually wasn't bad at all. And you get over a hard contract though, like a contract that sucks. And you're like, this was so hard. Seeing those patients, that manager was tough to work with. But on the other side of it, you're like, wow, I gained some really cool skills in communication and standing up for myself and understanding my boundaries and learning how to work with a diagnosis I would have never thought about. And so each one of these contracts, I grew as a human while I got to experience a new culture and eat new foods and grow my bank account. I feel like everything about travel therapy is about growth. And then after I did it for a couple of years, I had enough money saved up where I could take off months at a time and put on a backpack and hike the Inca Trail or go live in Bali for a month or go to Europe and eat the best pasta in the world. And I did. I started saying yes to a lot more things because as I did more, the more I realized I could do, the more ideas I got from other people I met. And my life just became so rich with people, with experiences, with feeling very proud of myself. So I think the pros in travel therapy are all about saying yes to life, experiencing something new, saying yes to being uncomfortable, and then when you're in it, realizing it's not so bad after all, and coming back with incredible memories, incredible pictures, incredible new relationships you would have never had. And then, of course, yes, there's the perk of it makes more money. You do make more money. You get paid every Friday. It is so fun, especially the first few years after school, to get that paycheck every Friday and watch your bank account grow and be able to meet some of those goals of paying off student loans, of saving up for something big, or just saving up for time off, since as a travel therapist, I get to decide when I take time off. I don't have a boss saying you can only take 2 weeks off and it has to get pre-approved. It doesn't happen. You get so much freedom. So if you are curious about travel therapy, if it's something inside your heart is like, I think this is something I might want to do, my best advice is to not overthink it. It's not that hard for us to get started and to try it out. I say yes. I say pick a location that excites you. Don't just pick one that's close by mom and dad's house or not too far away. That's not very exciting travel, and you don't get the really cool big picture of what it can be. Say yes. And then if for you personally, it wasn't for you, you didn't end up liking it, whatever went wrong for you and it wasn't the thing you wanted to keep doing, who cares? You go back home, you get your permanent job again, you chalk it up for a life experience, you got a cool story at the next party, and you know you did it. You know you tried. There's almost no risk or no reason not to give it a try if it's something that you feel in your heart might be something for you to do. So I think the pros are way outweigh the cons, and it is such a fun industry, and yes, say yes to adventure in this life and go do it. Thanks so much for joining me on this video. I hope you're learning a lot and getting empowered as a travel therapist. That is my goal. I'm Laura. I was a travel therapist for a long time, and I'm the founder of Nomadicare.com. So you can go to Nomadicare.com. You can get matched with vetted recruiters. You can search the job board and see all the pay packages. You can do pay comparisons or read blogs, but that resource is free, and it's out there for travel therapists to not get taken advantage of. And please subscribe to this video, leave a comment if you want, and we'll write you back. And join us for more videos where I'll keep teaching you all about this industry so you can feel confident and go out there and travel.